Hey guys, today we're going to be seeing the size of life in space. DNA, I think we know what the fuck that is. What the fuck is a hemoglobin, bro? A protein in red blood cells that transports oxygen to the body's organs and tissues. Okay, I don't know why I have tissues in my fucking body, but we're not going to question that. A ribosome. A poliovirus? Someone's catching polio today, and it's not gonna be me. Chicken pox. Just throw it on a fucking chicken. Why does that work? A Mimi virus? What the fuck? What the fuck is that name? Mimi virus? What is wrong with this world? Jesus Christ. My God. Mitochondrion? I thought it was mitochondria. You stupid fuck. An E. coli. An Eba coli. Red blood cell. A mycoxboleus Schexkel? I don't know. A white blood cell. A neuron. Amoeba. Amobia. Tardigrade. What the fuck is a sea snail? Why do these things exist? A duckweed? What is this? Is this a marijuana that ducks smoke? What the fuck? Ladybug. This name's kind of misleading, because guy ladybugs exist too. What are those called? Men bugs? A western pygmy blue. Okay. A bumblebee. I'm just gonna slap a bumblebee one day. A nano chameleon. What are these animals, bro? An Antarctic krill. Isn't this what blue whales eat? A bee hummingbird. Okay, what the fuck? Does it eat bees, or is it the size of a bee? A house mouse. Oh, hell no. Anytime I see a mouse, I'm killing it. Not these. Not these. But these little fucks. These are the spawn of fucking Satan. These are the worst fucking animal. A Goliath beetle. Why is that bigger than a mouse? A gerboy? I don't know. What the hell? A dwarf lantern shark. A dwarf lantern shark. Since when is a shark smaller than a human brain? What the hell? Is this a shark or a fucking fish? A human brain. Which is something a lot of people in this society nowadays do not have. We're just gonna ignore this. A lot of people nowadays don't even want theirs anymore. And a lot of people, and a lot of men nowadays don't even have one. So, I'm just gonna move on. A Goliath frog. Since when is a frog the size of a cat? That's weird. A Meganeura. What? A Eurasian eagle owl. An eagle owl? What is an eagle owl? A king cobra. I'm just gonna go to the woods one random day because I'm feeling adventurous. And if I see a king cobra, I'm just gonna stomp on it. That's how to kill it. A velociraptor. A German shepherd. Why is a capybara the size of a dog? We have to make these endangered, bro. We really have to make these things endangered. If they're the size of a German shepherd, then they don't deserve to live here. It's a monkey! An emperor penguin. Since when is a penguin bigger than a fucking monkey? Since when does that work? An Arthropleura. A tiger. Since when were tigers endangered? Why did no one ever tell me about this? A grizzly bear. Is that an armadillo? Bro. There's not a lot of good one of these anymore. A giant barrel sponge. A barrel? What is this? Donkey Kong? What the fuck? An ostrich. Since when was a bird bigger than a human? Why is a fucking bird bigger than a human, bro? This is a bird. Titanoboa. I know about these things. Giant snake. Andrew Sarchis. I don't know. A great white shark. A lion's mane jellyfish. What? A woolly mammoth. An elephant? That's a sloth. Why is a sloth bigger than an elephant? I don't know what this is. No. Oh my. You gotta be serious. A giraffe. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Why is this barely bigger than a bird? A Paraceratherium. A Paraceratherium. I don't know. And that's a pterodactyl. I don't know what kind of dinosaur that is, but a blue whale. Who's killing blue whales? How are people even trying to kill blue whales? How do you kill this thing? How do you kill it? A tree. And then a fucking forest that looks like a crocodile for some reason. I don't know why a forest needs to look like that. The size of life. Now we just have to explore the size of space next. The size of space. An astronaut. A Hubble Space Telescope. No shit, it's a man-made object. No shit. Bruh. Bennu. What is wrong with people naming these shit things in a fucking space with no air? Deimos. 243 Ida. Why are people naming space rocks these things, bro? 4 Vesta. This is a rock. This is literally a rock. Ceres. Why are we naming rocks? We're literally naming rocks. What's the point? Maki Maki. What a weird fucking name. Pluto. Why is a moon bigger than 3 planets? Moon. Io. Mercury. Titan. This isn't even the biggest moon in the solar system. That's actually scary. Mars. That's a star the size of Venus. Why is there a star the size of Venus? Why does that exist? Earth. Kepler 22b. Everyone's heard of this before. Neptune. Uranus. No. Hell no. Saturn. Jupiter. Sun. Sirius A. This is essentially just Sirius B, but way bigger. Pollux. Sagittarius A. A supermassive black hole. Arcturus. Isn't that a GD level? On the demon list. Aldebaran. Rigel. Pistol Star. Cat's Eye Nebula. Well, I can tell you that does not look like a cat's eye at all. Bastard 68. Okay, I don't know why it's named Bastard, but alright. Ring Nebula. Butterfly Nebula. That does not look like a fucking butterfly. This looks like a ring. That does not look like a nebula. This does not look like a butterfly. Crab. Since when does this look like a crab? You dumb fucks. This does not look like a crab, you fucking dumbasses. Stupid cocks. I bet these people didn't have those. What crack were these scientists on when they named this? Okay, why are supernovas literally light years big? Segway 2. Tarantula. This does not look like a tarantula. Bastard's Galaxy. Why is there a galaxy named Bastard? Firework. Remind you of anything? That's a GD level 2. Milky Way. That's the galaxy we live in. No shit, it's a spiral. Hogue. Well, you know what, you scientists? You're a fucking hag. Cartwheel. Do a fucking flip. Andromeda. The only friend we have. I just realized that we literally have no friends. IC 1101. IC? Bruh. Local group. A galaxy group. I didn't know that. Virgo supercluster. A galaxy supercluster. I didn't know this was a galaxy supercluster. Thanks for telling me. Fuck off. Are we serious, bro? Huge LQG. Well, we know it's huge. Where's a quasar, bro? And then the fucking universe. The fucking universe. How do we go from this to this? We didn't even get to see the cosmic web or anything. Alright, well, I think that just about sums up the video. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.